Hi design besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be creating a radio input element in HTML. The first thing I will want to do is to create the boilerplate. And like I explained in our last video, to create a boilerplate, simply hold down the shift key on your keyboard, hold down the number 1, that is the exclamation mark, and hold down the tab key. Your boilerplate is created. The next thing I will want to do is to create the form tag inside the body tag. After creating the form tag, inside the form tag, because a radio input element is part of the form, inside my form tag, I would create the header tag. I'm using H3. Inside my header tag, my H3 tag, I'm going to write what I want, the label, that is choose your favorite meal. The next thing I want to create is my container. Div represents my container. The div tag represents my container. I'll create the div, and inside my div, my container, I'll be creating the input group. An input group is made up of the input and the label. In my input tag, I'll just be imputing. The input tag is a self-closing tag, so it does not have beginning and end, it's just one. Now I'll come inside my input tag and label it appropriately. I'll start with type. What kind of input am I creating? I'm creating a radio input element, so I'll write type is equal to radio. Then the ID is equal to rice. That is one of the options for my radio input element. The value equal to, I'll still use rice. And the next thing is the name, that is the general name, the category where this rice falls into. I'll just label it as meal. And that is for my input tag. That's for my input tag. The next thing I want to do is the label. So I'll create the label tag still inside my container. As you can see, still inside my div, my container. I'll create the label tag, the opening and the closing tag. And I'll put the name I want to be seen on my label, that is rice. This is one of the options on the radio input element. So now I'll be putting 4 equal to rice. This 4 is what ties the input to the label. So it's this 4 that makes this label to recognize that it belongs to this input. So I'll open with live server, and you can see it here, rice as my option. The next thing I want to do now is that I'll proceed to create other options for this my radio input element. I'll create another container. I'll repeat the process again. So I'll keep repeating the process, but I'll use different meal items, different options. I'll right click and open with live server. So this is how to create a radio input element with options in HTML. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.